plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
At the 44-yard line.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Run left side, Harvey. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff, now Nix. Outright and Ingram makes the grab. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. He's got the hook up to Ingram. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Throw left side, Taylor has it. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Hall once more. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stay next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Give on 2nd to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Play action, Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. First and 10. Here's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. That was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Now we stop. Looks like somebody was hurt on that play, and it's, oh no, oh, it's a big one. Justin Fields getting looked at by the medical staff after that snap. Second down now, 7 to go. First throw for the backup now. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Hall running his own read. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 21. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and main. And an incomplete.
Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. The left side caught by Andrews. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
From the 37. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
He's still going at the 30. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On third down, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This one from 42 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos about to receive the kick.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed left side to Smith. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. Malachi Corley reels it in. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Forced out to his right. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 41. Good throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up. breakaway fake. He'll throw. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And that will not be enough for a first down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. They'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Headed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. On 1st down, it's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
That's good for the Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Nix with it on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw this one. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Buying some time right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Motion man right is Smith. 2nd and 10 now. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter. And trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
3rd and long for him here. This one finds Taylor. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when the quarterback can score using his legs as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Fits it through the middle. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Down the field. He's got Wilson. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 27 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Looking for a throw here. Complete to Braylon Allen. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They are throwing it again. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. He'll throw it yet again. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. On target to his man Taylor. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go.
And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 3rd quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his back, Harvey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
But man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Nix to throw again. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They just get the play off. Pass it down close. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Nix, quick out wide, complete. He gets in, touchdown Denver. The Broncos take a fourth quarter lead. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
27, Jets 24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Trips left here as they get set. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here comes Hall. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They go right back to Hall. Jukes out a one-stop. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
2nd and 13. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. Same guy, Wilson again. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
First down, Jets.
From the gun, it's Hall. Good running here. He's across the 15. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They give to Hall now on the option. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets jump in front late. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. He'll look to throw it. Hits his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Giving this to Harvey. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
It's a gain of 5.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Give up the middle to Harvey. He does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but nope, 4th down coming up.
At the 44-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. Able to get it to Franklin. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Here he is to throw. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. He's got him, it's caught. He's brought down. What a surprise with the double pass there. Gets him a first down. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got one more shot. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. One final shot here. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Broncos. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
disappointed. What's a black grand national? Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left.